Papa Kevin keeps on dropping hints. This time he wasn't even doing the PR talk in a weird way. Like, typically, if you go back to a couple years ago when he was asked about Venom or anything, he would just legitimately be like, no, that's Sony's thing. They're doing their thing. We're doing our thing. We have Spider-Man, and that's it. Now he was asked about Venom and all that, and he's like, you never know what can happen in the MCU, and there's opportunities down the road. It's like, oh man, we know what you're saying now. We get the tonal change, because he can't throw them under the bus, because they're working with them now, which we've kind of known since that new... Yeah. Like, and even in that same interview, he talks a little bit about the whole deal with Spider-Man, and how it came to new negotiations and working out a new deal to satisfy everybody, including Sony, highly to agree with it. And you combine this with what he said a couple weeks ago, more will be explained when we get to, the multiverse films and the next Spider-Man. It's like, he's essentially telling us it's gonna happen, just wait. I can't tell you right now because that's a spoiler. It's like, yeah, we kind of see how this is going.
Even though Hot Toys dropping spoilers left and right.
Oh boy! Oh, I saw that. I was like, did they screw up on this? Is this like a mistake? It's like, oh no,
they had to drop it at some point.
Yeah, they got that new black suit Spider-Man hot toy out there showing magical gauntlet on Spider-Man and things.
Magic webs, which
yeah.
We're at that point, I guess. Just like, okay, wow.
Dr. Boy Jr.
Yes. He's Strange Boy Jr.
Well, whatever he is. I don't know what they've named him. So, what's your take on this? Take a stab at how are they going to approach this? Because, being real, Marvel Studios being able to introduce any version of Venom or that Venom through the multiverse gives them unlimited merchandise license printing. And especially the same week where we get the confirmation that Spider-Man is a factor in What If, and also Disney played their schemy game and was able to work the Disney suit into What If, so now that has legit merchandise properties connecting to the MCU.
Well, see, right. That's supposed to be Steve Rogers, isn't it? In What If?
So people are still discussing
that's not Peter Parker.
No, it's not Peter. No.
Yeah. So it's like, is the Spider-Man running around Disneyland, like Disney World, Steve Rogers? Is that what I'm supposed to believe now?
Let's go with that. Yes.
It's like, no, it's not Peter Parker. It's Steve Rogers.
Every time Uncle Ben dies, he's like, I can do this all day.
Yeah, I mean, there's a certain thing happened today on Wednesday. What's the date? The 14th of July. That's kind of like, yeah, we can do whatever we want at this point.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. It all exists in here somewhere. We're just following this one.
Yeah,
this one thing.
I think a year from now, we're going to literally have, like, everything sort of make sense into how this all connects. We're going to go, oh my god, it was so obvious because of certain things that have happened in the last couple months with everything in Marvel. You're like, man, we're all dumb. We overthought this because it was literally in front of us. And
I mean, like, even right now, you can look back and like the whole Phase 4 announcement. You're like, well, how does this thing connect to that thing? You're looking at it going, well, WandaVision, Loki, what we know are Far From Home and Multiverse of Madness. Yeah, it adds up.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, you can see, even though I don't get why they're not saying Loki was part of that thing, it clearly is. Then there's other things that I won't say for sake of people that haven't seen Loki yet, but
yeah,
kind of figure out what the other one is. It's like, yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, it's they can just do whatever they want at this point.
Yeah, I think they could literally just pull it in however they see fit, and I don't think anybody's gonna question it and like have massive problems with it. Be like, that doesn't make sense. It's like, guys, I think we're living in this comic book world now. It can just happen. Like, don't overthink this. Don't.
Yeah, if you can, it's always the thing. Like, there's always certain elements in these movies. People are like, that's not realistic. Where's that logic in that? It's like you're watching a comic book movie.
Yeah.
If you can literally sit there and accept that a guy can shrink by closing the distance between the atoms that make his like molecular structure up, that works, then you can accept that a woman can fall out of a window and hit 3 things and still get up walking fine. It's as simple as that. Like, if you can accept the comic book science logic of everything, you can accept how physics work in this world. After all, you've literally just watched a giant purple alien gather 6 rocks that dusted half the universe.
It's true, though.
And each individually do different things. If you can suspend disbelief on A, you can do it with B. I understand there's that whole, but it's more of a realistic thing that, like, you know, magic space rocks don't actually exist. An explosion does exist, so therefore it should apply. Fair enough. The key factor you're missing there is one's in a fictional reality.
Yeah. Yep.
Do what the hell it wants.
Yeah, exactly.
It's simple as that.
No, I'm right there with you. There's so much, and again, I think they're slowly being smart about this because they can't reveal everything. And, you know, if we learned everything with these Disney Plus shows, they're running at a different pace, each one, and each one is important to a different part of the bigger picture.
Mm-hmm.
But the bigger picture is vast, and it's going to take time to tell the whole story because the story's just beginning with this whole multiverse thing. We've literally just now, like, cracked it open to a degree that the upcoming other projects are going to fully explore. So, there's a lot. There's a lot to look at and kind of look at the direction and be like, well, if they want to bring in Venom or Morbius or whatever, sure, cool. Like, nobody's going to complain, I don't think. And clearly Marvel Studios is willing to acknowledge that partnership now and be like, yeah, we're doing it.
They literally just go like, oh, cool, it's in this branch.
Yep. Yeah.
This one little branch. You can do that in the intro. You can kind of get people to realize, oh, the Marvel logo is slightly different.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, it's not the main one. Obviously, you have that now, but you can like use a Marvel Studios logo.
Yeah.
If you get to that, they get to that point. I don't think they will. And it's like, right, well, no, the normal one's red. This one's like purple.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's coming. Like actually use the branch graphics you have as well. It's like, cool, here we are. We're in this one.
Reminds me of when they started the Marvel Knights movie branding, and I think only 2 movies had it. I think it was Ghost Rider 2 and Warzone, I think. And then it was like, damn, it's gone. Well, I suppose we'll see. Spider-Man trailer. By the time this comes out, it could be out, could not. I don't know.
There's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way. They're holding it back.
Well, we'll see what their marketing tactic is, I suppose.
I'm still on the Hawkeye comes out before Spider-Man.